leg length sits just perfectly. So yeah, I think it's 10 or 12. I can't tell you, but it's a lifetime. I got this about 2 years before I got my boat, and this is what I was out fishing in. Then I got a boat. Then the kayak's kind of been sitting behind a camper, never to be used again. But now that my boat's broke down, my first ever boat is starting to see some action again. But at first I had 2 ideas for the video today. So at first I was going to do a boat setup, right? I was gonna sit there and, you know, yap for 15 minutes to make a boat setup video long, right? But, you know, I didn't do it. I'm still gonna do it, but I wanna do it on the water. Like when I get my boat running, I wanna come out here in the water and do a boat setup, like in the water, you know, because it'll look good. I mean, y'all will have a good scenery when I do the boat setup in the water. There's not much to the kayak, you know, it's just kind of a storage well that I never use because I need to get like a piece of rubber or something. Okay, I just seen a frog. That's a good sign. But I'm trying to, but it is kind of hard getting through these lily pads. They don't really get stuck on anything, which is good. And I've noticed a bunch of people come out here with paddles and just a John boat. They don't have no motor on it, which, I mean, I don't know if that's a good idea. So y'all leave y'all's things. Like, would you rather be paddling a kayak or a John boat? Just by personal preference or anything, because I mean, when I think about it, I'm like, no way in heck would I want to be paddling a John boat to catch fish. But everybody out here does it. Like, I'm the only person that uses a kayak other than people that spend $2 grand on a kayak with a trolling motor built into it. But I mean, if y'all think a John boat's better, I mean, I could get a John boat and start paddling it around. But, you know, I just think it would be boring. But, I mean, I've stood up. Like, I love this little $200 kayak because, I mean, when I first got this thing, I used it like 4 or 5 times. Didn't use it for a year. Used it again a few times. But, I mean, this thing is a sturdy piece of plastic. I mean, I've stood up in this thing and fished. I mean, this thing is a beast, in my personal opinion. But I am 17, I weigh 120, I'm 5'10" and 3/4, so, I mean, it's not like, I don't know if a 300-pound man would have a great time in it, but I know somebody small, like a female or a small dude, or who knows. I just know this would be a great thing to use. But I'm gonna start quiet it down because we're coming up on these things, and crappie are real fish. But I'm gonna try to just start catching brim on jigs. I'm gonna quit trying to rely on worms so much. But I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm gonna fish for a minute, and I'll come back if anything cool happens. Okay guys, so no luck on the jig, so I'm switching to a bobber and a worm. But I mean, to be honest, I didn't really jig fish that much, but it just got real annoying, I guess, because I mean, I'm constantly moving in this kayak. I mean, the water's calm and beautiful, but oh shoot. Whoa, shoot. I was not expecting a fish to take down my bobbers. I was freaking floating, bruh. Yo. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this worm is dead, bro. Ugh, that is disgusting. Okay, well, let me do it like that, since apparently... Alright, but I should have actually brought a weight. I mean, it's not hard. That's why I'm kind of switching to a bobber and stuff, because it's not hard to fish like this with the kayak, but I forgot a stringer. Fudge. Forgot to bring a stringer. It's all right. Well, I forgot a stringer. That's bad. Because I was planning to keep the fish I caught today, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, this is kind of just taking me to where I wanted to go anyway, so fine with it. I just gotta stay up. But what I'm gonna do, actually, is I'm just gonna... Yo, that did not go as planned. But it somewhat did. Oh, what is that? I have no idea, but I need to get away from that. Because it kind of looks like it has a hook on the end of it. But yeah, I mean, this kayak has been an absolute brute for me. I mean, especially with me, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a soft fisherman. I'm probably a rough one. Like, I mean, when I set the hook on these fish, I mean, I am setting the hook, you know? Okay, there we go. That's at the bottom. And I don't really have Alright, well, the battery's on 60%. I have had absolutely no luck. I've had about 1 or 2 bites on the jig, absolutely none on worm and bobber. But I'm just gonna keep kind of strolling around all these trees and just kind of try my best to get a fish. But this tree right in front of me looks really promising. It's just, I probably picked the worst rod I could have for jig fishing, because this rod absolutely stinks. Like, I mean, this thing is a piece of work, and I have no idea why I'm jiggling like that, but that dude over there, I don't even know if he's fishing. I think he's just strolling, but I should have brought me an anchor, because this is bad. But I think I'm about to stand up. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit right now. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, freak, bro. I have to stand up to get us tied off. Okay. Well, never mind. Not getting tied off yet. Oh, freak. That's not good, bro. Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting about these rods. Oh, yeah, this is not good at all. Freak. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna try a bobber and a cork right now, but I mean, a bobber and a cork. I mean, a hook and a bobber. Good Lord. But I mean, I'm about to show y'all how shallow that is. This is about a foot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop this that much, right? And I still think that is too deep, but we're about to find out. I've gotten some fish out here before. I've gotten plenty of fish on the dock, but because you know the jig's not working. And what I kind of do here is when I don't know where the fish technically are really located at, you're just gonna really see me just kind of slowly groove it back. Slowly. And I mean, if I see a bite, I'm gonna let it sit there for about maybe 10 to 15 seconds. And then I'm gonna reel it up a little more. And then more. And then I'm gonna... Yeah, but this would be a perfect place for a fish to be. And something is wrong. I gotta... Dude, these rods are so bad. But, oh shoot, my rod's about to fall in the water. Ain't that lovely? Look at that. Almost fell in. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is not too low. It is really low. Like, I mean, considering how it usually looks, it's low. But I mean, maybe I'm just underestimating it a bit. Yeah, because I dropped it about a few more inches, maybe 2 or 3. Yep, got a fish. Okay, well. And that was immediate too. So usually when you fail, like when a fish takes down your cork, I always like to check. You see? I always like to check and see how it looks. You know, it's still fine. But I mean, I guess I'm gonna merge the two together. Me fishing out on the kayak, and this is probably just, I would say, a real slow growth brim right here, because it's real. Usually when I just have a brim that's not just kind of fooling with it too much, I just usually move it around. Because I mean, there's a bed here. I know there's a bed under here, but I can never reach it. So I just kind of let it be. Yeah, so like if you ever have a fish that takes your worm easily, move on, because it's probably not worth your time. Okay, well, this is... Dude, if I can't catch a fish off the dock today, it's just not a good day to be fishing. From what I've heard, everyone said they've been struggling today with everything, bass and everything. But I mean, I'm trying to make a video, because I mean, the boat setup video, as I've already explained, just in case I don't put it in the vid, but I haven't really. Oh, something tried to move it. It's probably just sitting right on the bottom. Flaboink. Like, yeah, it's just probably sitting right there, perfectly on the bottom. And usually when I'm fishing from the pier like this, if I want it out there, I use a cork. But like if something has it, got him. Oh man, I did have him. Dang. So yeah, that one's a baby. Because, well, no, maybe not. That kind of felt like a catfish, to be honest. I don't know, I'll have to review the footage. I'll probably put a caption in. That's not a catfish, dummy. But you see there's some oil there. I don't know where that oil keeps popping up from, but whatever fish that was, it didn't take the bobber. Like, it just kind of ate it And it's probably because it's so shallow right now. Like usually. Yeah, but that fish is scared away. He ain't coming back. No more, no more, no more. Alright, here we go. One nibble. Yeah, I'm still sore from doing shoulders the other day. Something has it. You see, these baby fish, like, dude, if it was so deeper right now, I would be already catching fish. It's these small little brim, the way they play with it. Because, like, look. I don't know if y'all could see the cork do its thing, but there's a fish on it right now. Right now. But the cork's not underwater. Like, I don't know if y'all just seen it come up with it, but, like, it's bad. What I'm going to kind of do is stand off to the side so maybe y'all can get a view of what they do. Yeah, I think it's about time to reworm. Alright, be back. Alright, well, so as we know, there's a real small one there that's not really worth my time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try to get as close under this boat as I can, because I know there's a pretty decent sized bed. It's under there, it's just I can never reach them. So but I'll go ahead and show y'all. Out there, that patch of trees is where I was fishing earlier on the kayak. I was getting bites, but it just nothing serious at all. Nothing serious. Why do I feel like it? Yeah, it did. How did that happen? I was about to say, I feel like it. The cork fell down an inch. Yeah, but these, okay, so last time I was out here, I fished a really sizable amount. But let me come grab this rod. Just had one bite. But you're gonna see what I'm gonna do here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna even it up, let it come close, and I'm gonna reel it up to where those waves just shake it back and forth, and see if that has any luck. But so the jig rig, I have it set up to where them waves are pushing it back and forth, just kind of seeing if, you know, kind of like you're just trolling. It's like moving back and forth, but it's trolling. Yeah, we're getting a little. Got him. I thought. Suckers. But I hope the internet's good here, because as I said, I'm having family issues, so I can't really go home right now. But you know, the battery's already on 87. It's bad. It went down 12% in about 10 minutes. But I do have another fully charged battery in the house. Okay, here we go. Fish. Okay, I didn't think about that. That's bad. Let me go ahead and... Okay, this is not really working how I planned it to. Yeah, I suck at catching fish, apparently. So this one, the one that's biting right now, is not a baby, I would say. Because usually if it's a baby fish, I mean, the first bite, your worm will just be absolutely obliterated. Or a catfish. Usually catfish tend to do the same thing. When they bite, your worm just is gone in the first few nibbles. So, but you know, my boat still broke down. And another thing is, the waves are making it really hard to tell. Because, and another thing that I could tell you that I've noticed is when baby brim tend to be biting on your stuff, they always run with it. Like, I mean, when you see your cork moving away from you or towards you or any direction, like something's pulling it and it doesn't go underwater, move on, because it's not worth your time. All right, rewormed. What I think I'm gonna do is, I got an idea. So I know that these baby fish are kind of really digging my stuff right now, but there's usually some big ones over here. There's always some big ones over here because there's so many houseboats and such. So what I'm gonna do is just the edge of this tree right here. I know there's an old fish trap down there, but I'm just gonna kind of right here. I mean, that has to, here we go. Told you. And y'all can't even see it. But yeah, I knew there was going to be something. And this seems like a pretty good size fish, because the baby brim, they kind of just run with it. But the cork doesn't go underwater, as I've already told y'all. Maddox sent a shot. Yeah, this kind of seems like a bass fooling with it right now. What kind of sorcery was that, bruh? That was strange. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I did. It was like, I don't know, these guys are fiddling with my fiddle right now. Don't know, I've heard that from somewhere, so. Like, they're just being picky today. I mean, they were earlier too. I mean, they were just messing with the jig. They weren't ever like fully committing, which is the usual though. Right there, I don't know, yeah, y'all can see it, but you kind of just like, yeah, I'm getting bites right there too, and that's where I was kind of hoping, because that should be a little deeper. But I mean, this cork is fixing to get pushed up into this tree. I mean, it's a beautiful day to be kayaking, but I just don't feel like it. Like, I mean, it's so difficult with paddles to keep paddling to the tree, because I mean, you really can't anchor off in a $200 kayak, because I mean, I don't know, maybe you can, but I would not. Right over here by these lily pads, but like kind of reel it right here on the edge of this boat. Hopefully I can get something from under the boat to come out and take it. Yeah, but I mean, like over here, so over here on this side of the dock, I can see, like, you can see the bottom, which is not good. So I mean, like, and usually, for example, let me show that board right there, that's where the water usually is. You can't see that, like, it's touching, barely touching that board. But I mean, it is just that time of the year where there's really nothing going on. I mean, fishing slows down, and my battery is already at 75%. Okay. So what I'm getting from right here is I'm a little too deep. It's kind of like they're picking it off the bottom. So let me shallow it up a bit. And then cast it right back out there. Oh yeah, and this rod is just a Zebco spinning bait. I mean, Zebco Roam. That's really all it says. Size 20. It does say that. So this is a pretty decent sized fish right here. But I'm gonna end the recording here. Try to catch a fish. Little dude. Well, never mind, bro. Gone he goes. He popped right off the hook too. Yeah, I went and got me a chair because I figured this was gonna take me a minute. But I mean, there's fish all up. Oh, that was a toad right there. I just felt them pulling away with it. Is it out? Hold on. There we go. Is your eye good? There you go. Yeah, pretty good size one. I mean, for this time of year it is. For this time of year, he's a really good size, but you know, it is what it is. See ya. Whoa, that scared me for a second. Caught another one. He's a real small one, but he's nice. So we'll see what I'm gonna do with him. Here's another one. Yo, this guy is feisty. This guy's about to hook me, probably. I hate fish like this. I don't hate nothing, but decent one. Not too bad. See ya. Yeah, he finned me, but I should be fine. I have a catfish rod out now. I haven't been seeing anything on it. But bites. Yeah, bites on the catfish. Yeah, a little blood. Should be fine. Yeah, there's bites on the catfish.